Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It looks like a little cloudy Saturday morning in Atlanta. I'm a little bit late and not even ready, but we're going to get there. So you'll get a little behind the scenes action. Not much, but just a little bit. You know, I got to have my lip glosses on. So I'm going to get that together. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Didn't even have my theme song queued up yet. It's just one of them days. I got so busy yesterday catching up, getting things in order, reorganizing, all of that good stuff. So I just wasn't quite ready this morning, but I'm going to get ready this morning. I hope everybody's had a good week. Let's see. Oh, let's do a little bronzed. Let's do a little lipstick today. Let's see. Not bad. I add my little glossy gloss to it. How's everybody's week been? I hope going well. Yeah? Everybody having a good week? Give me some hearts. Give me something. All right. Got my little lippy lip on. And I'm missing my earrings and a hat. I didn't even have my hat on. You know, I usually have my hat on. So you guys get to see all my little shimmer and shine today. All right. I do have my cup, though. I had to get my cup, get my coffee. So if you have your Shenanigans mug, I hope you have something good in there. And if not, go ahead to the market and get it. You can get the new backpack, too, remember? And the journal, so you can take your notes. Right? So, hey, good morning, everybody. You're going to make your first 2022 yarn. Oh, okay. All right, Austin Crochet Podcast. Yes. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, hellish week. Keep having Omicron scares. I know, right? Oh, you did, Michigan lady, you did get your cup and your notebook. Oh, you got your notebook ready. All right. I don't know what you're going to put in it yet this morning. The coffee hasn't kicked in and there is no plan. So it's a spontaneous shenanigans again. I'm working on the list, y'all. So I posted letting people know that I'm taking signups, and I have a few people that responded, but not a lot. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. But I got a few folks who responded, and I've got them scheduled for February and March. So we're building the list. Sorry, taking a little sip. If you're new here, watch the coffee kick in. It becomes a wild ride. Oh, that's good this morning. It's supposed to be a cold weekend, so yes. Yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on into the room. Let's see if we can get a little theme music going to get us pumped up. Get me pumped up. Y'all might already be pumped up and ready. I need a little extra oomph. But give me a second. I know. Where is... Ah, boy. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Six degrees. Lord, Sapphire, where are you? Oh, no. 6 degrees is a lot. 6 degrees is a whole lot. Ooh, child. All right, hold on. Now I can't get it to come up. Hang on. We're gonna get it to play. Ah, here we go. Let's get some theme music going. BzyPeach in the house. Hey, BzyPeach, yeah, BzyPeach. BzyPeach, BzyPeach, yeah, BzyPeach. What's your name? BzyPeach, BzyPeach. music going? 22 degrees in Hudson. Oh my gosh. All right. Yes. New theme song, compliments of Miss Unique. Do y'all follow Unique? Make sure you're following Unique. She is a dope crochet artist and a fabulous singer. And then also my cousin Ron, known as Fro Organics. He did the music. She did the lyrics. They hooked me up, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all still like it? Okay. You probably gonna get sick of it, but it's so good. It's all right. All right. Good morning, Hazel. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So, wow, what's been going on this week? So yesterday was interesting day. I took the day off from my corporate job because we were going to scout out apartments for my oldest, who is now being referred to as Lil Peach, and then the little one is now Baby Peach. But the city that we were going to was expecting snow. So we made the decision not to go and get stuck out of state this weekend. So I had a whole day to myself and I didn't tell anybody. That's the best kind, right? So I wandered around and I started recording like a day in the life of Peach as she run errands. And I was like, this is boring. Nobody wants to see this. So I just kind of went about my day. But, did some interesting things. I've got some big goals for this year. Did you guys do resolutions or vision boards or goals, for the year? I hadn't intentionally done anything before the first. But I did participate in a vision board party with Quinora Renee Fabrics and Black Women Stitch last Saturday night, which was really cool. It was dope because we were all just kind of sitting there working on our own little vision boards, either digitally or manually, cutting it out, pasting it to the board just like usual, or putting it on like a cork board and, just sitting there talking, chatting, vibing. So I did not finish mine, and maybe I'll do that today. But I'm making mine digital, and in the orientation so that I can put it as my screensaver on my phone. So when I go to my phone, which if you're like me is a million times a day, I'll see it. So let's see, what are people saying? Shanti, yes, you've been doing it since you were younger. Great way to set yourself up for the week, year, etc. Yes. Okay. Sheila, you have a general resolution and thinking you might do a vision board. I do like vision boards. In the past, I've done them manually, and I do like doing that. It's a lot of fun to find the images, either print them off or get your magazines and cut them out. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what you were going to do. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep working on mine. I think I'll do it today. I'll finish it today after this, and then see what it looks like. I'll share it with y'all. Yeah, right, Shanti. That's the whole point. That was the thing. Like, I'm trying to do it in the orientation so that I can save it as my screensaver. I think that would be cool, but we'll see. Need a little bit more coffee. What about anybody else do that? Do a screensaver or anything along those lines? I mean, not screensaver. You know what? It must be because I'm missing my earrings. I feel naked. Let me finish getting ready. What should we do today? Ooh. This is my box of jewelry for the Shenanigans. And just like that, I lost my train of thought. Do y'all watch And Just Like That? You know, the spinoff from Sex and the City? It's interesting. Anyway, totally lost my train of thought. But I think it's because I'm missing the earrings. Oh, I know what I'm going to do since I don't have a hat on at the moment. Let me shout out one of our Saturday Morning Shenanigans regulars. I don't know if she's in here or not, but do you guys follow Gwen Goods? Tanita, hey girl, hey. So Gwen Goods makes these fabulous crocheted earrings. I like this. I liked this set because Jonathan's knitting grandma. Oh, that's cute. They look like fire. So I'm gonna put those on. Give me a little sparkle, a little spark. Aren't they cute? So these are from Gwen Goods. If she's not in here, somebody go tag her. Tell her come in. I love these. And impromptu shout out. She does a necklace with it. And I absolutely love this because at the end of it, so let me go ahead and put it on. Make sure I have it on the right way. I do. So it hangs a little lower, but I love it because look at the bottom. Do y'all know what this is for? Does anybody know what this is for? Anybody know what this is for? Let me put her IG up here. Anybody know what that part's for? For your stitch markers. Yo, I think it's so dope. So let me find a cute stitch marker. Oh, look. Okay, so this one, these match perfectly. So let's say you're out and about, or even heck, I mean, sitting on your sofa, and you don't want to lose it in your sofa, because not like that doesn't happen all the time. You can take your stitch markers, have some little fall colored ones, and clip them right on there. And look, becomes like a little charm for the necklace. We're going to give it a whole fall theme. This is a little red one. And I'm sorry, I forgot who these stitch markers are from. And then we'll do a little brown one as well. And look at that. So now my necklace has some little extra bling. And I have stitch markers that are handy, right? They won't go anywhere while I'm doing my work. So I love this set. And I have a custom BzyPeach set as well. She was kind enough to make me a necklace to match the earrings that she gifted me. Look at that. Isn't that just dope? Oops, sorry. Wrong side. There we go. Right? Just fire. Right? Okay. So anyway, shameless plug for Miss Gwen Goods. Go check her out. Go get some of her earrings and matching necklace. Okay, now I feel a little better. I always feel like I have to have lip gloss and earrings, if nothing else, and then I feel good. Yes, project makers at the ready, right? Nosy Bailey, absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. I don't have a special guest lined up today. So start thinking about it if you want to come live with me and share what you're doing, what you got going on, what's happening in your world. If you would like to do that, go ahead and get yourself ready. So you can pop on with me at some point this morning. So, yes. Is naturally, Nosy Bailey, you and your girl should, come on. All right. So let me scroll back. I missed a couple of notes. Back. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so do a manual one and then take a photo for my screensaver. Okay, for your vision board. I think so. Hey, Nico Duke. I like that idea. Okay, therapist suggested I do a visual board. Yes, I like the idea. Hazel, you laminate a list of goals next to your desk. Okay. So you know what? Let's talk about goals and planning for this year. That's going to be today's theme. Boom. Executive decision made. Pow. All right. Would make a great MLK Day activity. Yes, very true. Especially since some of us may be snowed in. So MLK Day, I think, lately, has been, like a day of action, planning, working, doing some things in the community to make things better. If we can't get out and do that, well, you can do it behind your keyboard. Maybe that's a good thing to do in addition to that, on this Monday. So something to think about. Let's see. Intrepid Redhead. Oh, I like that name. You should do something. I've been reacting for the last couple of years and should start being proactive. Yeah, there's something to having your goals written down and visible to you. Whether, some religions believe that, if you write things down and make them plain, you can see them and they'll come true and you can pray on them, et cetera, et cetera. Talking to the universe or, whatever it is you believe in, like we're all inclusive here. So, can help to manifest things, etc. But I do find that when there's certain things that you see all of the time, that it keeps them front of mind. And it makes you think, like, you could just be kind of walking past the fridge like, oh yeah, I am supposed to be working on that. Let me think about that. Let's see. I'm going all the way back. Oh, thank you, Tanita. My hair looks good. Thank you. Girl, you left the E off my name. Tanita, you know better. Look. I went way back. Let me just make sure I'm catching up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I went too far back. Oh, Nico, you want to talk about your new knitting pattern? Okay, we can do that. We'll do that in a little bit. Absolutely. Oh yes. Good morning, Mama Gwen. Going to try to get myself together. I was going to sit, crochet, drink coffee, and watch today. Okay. We're going IG live again on MLK Day. Okay. If you want to come on and shout it out, let me know. It's all good. But yeah, so goals. In the comments, if you feel so inclined, share one of your goals for this year. Mine is to double a lot of things. So double my gross revenue. That's gonna take a lot of work. So I'm working, that requires a lot of plans, right? A lot of things. But it was a goal that was suggested to me by a mentor, and I was like, okay, I think I can do that. We're going to give it a try. So I'm trying to let that sit in my soul and my spirit to double things. So that means I've got to do more of everything. So we could talk about that too. All right, let's see. DropStitchSpin. My goal is to have my nonprofit up and running. Ooh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you'll have to come live and tell me about that. Background designs to finish what I start, whatever that is. Yes. Okay. You're going to learn this year, to improve my skill. Okay. Another goal is to pay off debit and work debt and work on credit. Yes, that absolutely. Yes. Well, DropStitchSpin, are you ready? You want to come on with me? We can talk about your goals and officially meet each other. So if you're ready, go ahead and click on the a little camera icon. You know how to do this. To go live with me, and I'll accept. Oh yes, okay, good. And we'll kick this thing off with a little fun and excitement. Yes. So we can talk about goals and meet, etc. So, okay, can you recover? Good
Good
morning,
morning,
officially.
darling. Good morning, good
Hi.
morning, good morning.
How are you?
I have 6 children in my house, honey.
You got a house full of people. I love
I,
it.
I told you, yes, I have a house full of people. Have 6 folks in the house and have one little children in the house. Got their grandma in the house. Got my mom in the house. So, yeah, I have a house full.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so officially, hi, I'm Laverne.
Hi, love. How are you?
I'm good. And tell us who you are.
I'm Jerome. I am the founder and the creator of DropStitchSpin. I have not worked on anything in the past several years
Okay.
because of my work. I work for a hospital here, and I work for a clinic. I'm the HIV educator for a clinic here, and I
Ooh,
am a certified pharmacy technician for the hospital.
okay.
When COVID first hit in Alabama, when we first had our first COVID case. Um, It was like slow work at first.
Okay.
Honey, after that 3rd month in, I'm coming into work at 2 o'clock every morning,
Oh,
making bags for patients. That's how busy we were. We was that busy non-stop for at least 6 months, six
good
to
grief.
eight months. Um, so like I completely understand all the healthcare stress,
Mm-hmm.
all of the aches and pains of not able to do anything. But it's like, as
Yeah.
I tell my nurses, as they're working the floor, you chose your field.
Mm,
You literally chose to be a nurse.
right.
So you are occupied to take care of that patient life.
Yeah.
As basically, I'm occupied to make that medication for every patient that comes inside. What every medication label I get for each patient.
Yeah.
But like I had one young nurse just graduated nursing school when I first started working for the hospital. She actually started out there, and she called down to the pharmacy one day last year and said, "Can you bring me my patient Seroquel, because the patient is driving me crazy."
Hmm.
That hit a bad feeling in my gut, honey,
Okay. Yeah.
because I'm like, what is this with your father and you had a nurse that acting like you right now? Or
Mm,
your mother, or
mm.
your sister, or your brother, or even your child. And I literally asked her, I said, "Why did you become a nurse?"
All
She
right then.
jokingly and said, "The pay." I said, "Baby,
Oh,
Alabama don't pay shit to nurses here. So
you
you
need to
know
quit.
the pay is not it, honey." The
Yeah,
pay
she needs
is
to
not
quit.
it.
Yeah, she needs to quit. If that's it,
So
you can't be in that field and be in there for the money. You got to be in there for
no,
the love of people.
yes. So
So
that's just,
how long have
huh?
you been in the medical field?
I've been in the medical field off and on about 20 years, about
Oh,
almost
okay.
20, about 25 years now.
Okay.
Um, Off and on. But I love what I do. I
Oh,
love what I
that's
do. Oh, I
that
love what I do. It's like a complete passion of mine. And
that
so,
that's exciting because a lot of people don't find that in their career, and
hmm
that's awesome. Okay,
so
congratulations.
yes. So it's like, especially for me working for the clinic. That's so my nonprofit is the Elders Outreach Center.
Okay.
So my nonprofit is I will be doing HIV testing,
Okay.
HIV education,
Okay.
and another part. of my nonprofit, the other major part of my nonprofit, I would like to have for us to be able to go into the community to restore homes, like
Ooh,
all of actually old homes that no one is living in, give
okay.
them a brand new life and put a patient in it.
Oh, very nice.
Because housing for HIV patients it is in Alabama is far from none, basically.
So what part of Alabama are you in?
Okay, so I live in Moundville, right, like 20 minutes outside of actually Tuscaloosa.
Okay. Okay.
So I live south, like 20-minute drive, not even 20-minute drive, south from actually from Tuscaloosa. So I'm like 25 minutes, 30 minutes from the university.
Okay. Okay.
So so that's where I live at.
Okay. I've been to Alabama just a little bit. My
Uh-huh.
oldest daughter did a internship out there for construction, and so she was
Hmm.
in Alabama, which I had never heard of.
Um, what part?
Pennington.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Okay, I'm glad you heard it. Look, because I was like, where? It's in the middle of nowhere, honey. So she
Yes, honey.
she actually
I, I
lived
hope.
city in Mississippi and would drive
Mhm.
over to Pennington. You know,
Oh, girl, you really back out there to nowhere then.
yeah, nowhere. But
So,
so my experience kind of driving through is that and I guess especially Pennington kind of being out at the outskirts, um,
hmm,
seemed like there was a lot of need for resources.
yes,
Uh,
major needs for resources.
okay. But that's wonderful. I mean, I absolutely, you'll have to keep us posted and how we can
Yes.
support, keep you motivated towards that goal because that is a
Yes, please do. That's one thing, like with me, like I would actually start working on like projects. My mom's right here beside me, so she'll tell you. I would start working on project
yeah.
and I would completely stop
Okay.
because I push myself to the point of I'm overwhelmed with it.
You just like you dive in feet first and you're like, oh,
Hmm.
swim
Yes.
real hard and then you tire out and you can't swim anymore.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
And it's like that's how been me for the past several years. And I'm like, I need to finish up my projects because my nonprofit been going on since 2017,
Okay.
and I have not done anything with it.
Okay. So we have to learn to become long distance runners instead of sprinters, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm in that same boat because I get excited about something and I dive in and I'm all in. Like it can
Yes.
and then it burns me out. So
Hmm.
okay, that's a good goal to have. So can you tell me a little bit about your fiber arts journey? Because you are over there steady knitting while we're talking. So how did you come to be in the fire? Okay, well let me back up. So I saw you was it last week? I think I was in the car and you were on live with Shanti.
Uh-huh.
And then this morning I pop on because Shanti always does like the pregame, right?
Uh-huh.
You were on with Shanti this morning, and I'm like, okay, this is
Hmm.
the second time I've seen Harper. Who this? Who we talking to? What's going on? Um,
That
oh,
is Shanti is actually she's like my little baby sister.
okay,
So I think I'm actually older than actually Shanti because I'm like almost 40.
okay.
So I'm not gonna reveal my age because everyone think I'm real
Look,
real
all y'all
young.
snappers. Look,
Look, everyone really thinks that I'm real real young. When I tell them my age, they're like, so yeah, I'm not gonna reveal my
you know what
age.
they say about black don't crack, right?
Hello, look, I'm telling you, baby, because I do not put my body underneath a lot of stress no more.
There
Because
you
when
go.
I was younger, I used to put my body underneath stress and be tired. But I
Yeah.
don't do that no more right now. So,
Okay,
but
so you're a fiber friend from Shanti, and you guys have
yes,
been together for a long time.
yes, it's
And
been about. 3 years now, 3 or 4 years going on
Okay.
now.
And so
So yeah.
how do you find yourself in the fiber arts world? Like, how did you yarn in your hand? How
So fiber arts became a therapy for me when I was younger. Fiber arts was like my stress reliever.
Okay.
So I was bullied when I was younger.
Mm.
So I had to find another avenue to release all my stress and all my anger. My sister
Okay.
was taking home ec when we moved back to Moundville. My sister started taking home ec,
Okay.
and she learned how to knit. So I was like, "Hey, I want to learn how to knit." She's like, "Hell no, I'm not teaching you." So what I did,
You're not just like a sister, like, nope,
nope,
whatever.
right. So what I did, I found some of her patterns. I found some of her pages, and like the teacher would print them off different pages and from books and stuff. And I started to dissect the patterns.
Oh,
And I lived, and like I would, and like she had like a 2-page on how to knit,
okay.
and I started teaching myself how to knit.
Can I ask how old you were when you were doing
I
this?
was like 12.
Oh, nice.
So I've been knitting for about 20 something plus years. So yeah, like noodle, yeah. So 20 blah, 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 years I've been knitting. So I taught myself how to knit and to crochet at the same exact time.
Yeah, I was gonna ask because you crocheter at heart, so I'm gonna ask.
Yes. Um I taught myself to knit and to crochet at the same exact time, and it was like a stress reliever to me. It was like my passion. It became my heart. Um, in 2008, I learned how to spin yarn,
Ooh,
and Shanti can tell you I mainly spin lace weight yarn. Yeah.
what?
Yes, Shanti. Yes, 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 yes.
So in my mind, when I hear that, I think extremely difficult because I feel like the thinner you go, the harder it would be to keep it consistent and going. Or am I wrong? Is it more difficult when you go big
For me, okay, for me,
for you?
it's easier for me to spin thin
Okay.
than for me to spin thick yarn. For
Oh,
me.
okay.
Now, some people would say it's easier for them to spin thick yarn and for them to spin thin yarn.
Okay. Okay.
But I guess because I've always like okay, take the back history of me spinning lace weight yarn.
Okay.
I had bought some yarn from a doctor. Well, she's not a doctor; she's a therapist.
Hmm.
She was in my fibers arts group, and I bought some yarn, well, some fiber from her.
Hmm.
It had a lot of guard hair. I bought some alpaca. She had it processed, but it had a whole lot of guard hair in it. Like it was fiber that couldn't. Yes.
What's guard hair?
Okay. Guard hair is like. I'm not trying to sound racist. Not trying to sound like a
Okay.
bigot and nothing like that. So, as you're dealing with straight white hair, like
Yes.
Caucasian hair, with
Yes.
no crimp, with no
Just straight.
wrinkles, just straight Caucasian hair, that does not spin.
Okay.
But now, guard hair the um does not have the skeletals that's on it to actually to
Right.
attach to the right.
So
So
it so if you're thinking about like where it comes from the animal out to the end, it's like closer to the
the
or further away from the skin?
It is closest to the neck. It is closest to the legs,
Oh,
and it can be on the body portion of it,
okay.
but a lot of it, yes, guard have no grip. Um,
So if you're out, you said alpaca, right? So like
yes,
the body will be like more chunky and fluffy, but the neck and
neck
legs are more.
parts have thicker hair there. It is mainly straight hair. I wish I had some fiber here, but I got everything in
That's okay.
storage. I
No,
mean, I can show you some guard hair,
we,
honey.
we can work with the visuals. Go ahead.
Okay, so think about if you get
Yes.
a llama fiber, the majority of the guard hair gonna come along the neck, the
Okay.
it gonna come on the legs.
Okay.
You might have some spotches that are in the body part, like right underneath the neck and then the chest part right here. Have a
The
whole
day.
lot of yes,
Yeah.
have a whole lot of guard hair there. That then it basically wings out to actually the legs.
Okay.
Those hair, like, they actually still have good fiber there, but it have scrape fibers in it that basically keeps them more warmer.
Okay.
It actually have no crimp to it, but just think about it is your guard hair is the hair that sheds layers.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
So it is for the guard hair. You actually have your inner coat,
okay.
and for your guard hair is the outer coat.
Okay. Got it. I got it. Okay. So you were working with some fiber that
That
had some guard hair in it.
oh baby, it's just mainly for the guard hair.
Okay.
And she sold it to me for a really nice price. But I'm a brand new knitter. Like I'm we're not knitter. I'm a brand new spinner. Um, and I'm spinning up this fiber, and I'm seeing that it's not crimping. It is not locking. Like it will actually get twists, but it was like still it's just not locking. It's like falling apart and different.
Okay.
So I messaged her and I was like, "Hey sis, I bought the llama from you. Can you tell me how to remove the guard hair from it?" Um, then plus I bought some alpaca from her. It had a whole lot of sticks in it.
Mhm.
Like it literally had grass, sticks. Like she got this process.
Oh, and that
This
was after processing?
yes. It
Oh.
was processed into all this mess.
Oh.
She caught an attitude with me.
Oh.
This lady was like, "Oh, I love spending thinner yarn." This lady got a nasty attitude with me. She just went off on me, and I was like, "Lord, how can I like use this yarn? What use actually this fiber so I can turn it to some yarn?" Um, I went to sleep, and I had a dream to spin it thin, like to spin it as thin as I can.
Okay.
Um, then like I literally woke up at 3 o'clock that morning and I just started spinning like lace weight yarn,
Wow.
and I was able to pull out guard hair as basically I was spinning because remember guard have no crimp.
So it would stick out and you could just like,
It would all it would just actually be I'm sticking out and I was just putting it out. Putting it out. And when I tell you, I had like a little pile of guard hair this thick and about this high.
yeah.
And majority of that fiber was guard hair.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I would never ever buy any more fiber from her.
Well,
And
right.
this was on my journey of how to process fiber, and I had to teach this to myself. Like literally, I bought books and just started learning.
I love it.
And so I just like bought book and I just started learning on how to process yarn.
Right.
and processed fiber, and how to naturally dye fiber, and
Okay.
things. And so I that's how I taught myself.
Nice. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, this is a great journey.
Yeah, so the heart.
Okay. Okay.
I got a child sitting here, honey.
It's
So
so, listen.
she's blowing her nose. Blow, blow.
Look, yes. Go look, do what you gotta do. So that's the whole I think Shanti was telling you this morning. That's the whole thing about the shenanigans. Like we know stuff is happening, but I don't know. I'm loving the vibe behind you right now because I hear family, I hear TV, you know. I think when you were on with Shanti, I think grandma came by for a hot second.
Mama.
Mom.
That was mama.
And so I love the family feel right now. So that's dope.
Honey, it's so I am the baby out of 8 kids,
Oh my.
and six of us are living.
Okay.
And my mom had told me if I ever move out, she's gonna follow me. So I was like, if I ever find me a husband, my husband gonna have to really understand if
Mom.
I'm a very family oriented person. Even
Okay.
though they drive me crazy, I
Okay.
drive them crazy right back, and I
Mhm.
do it intentionally. Once they start driving me crazy, I definitely drive them crazy intentionally.
Okay.
Um, but he would have to understand that my family comes first. This
God.
is all I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is all I have.
Yeah.
So he would have to understand family comes first.
But you know
Family
what?
is
If
first and foremost.
you'll be all in, right?
Right.
There you go.
So so yeah, I'm like, hopefully I can find me a good man.
I was
So
look
he will understand.
too. Look, me too. Me too.
So I'm like, hope like he would have to understand family comes first.
Right.
Um, everything I do basically revolves around my family. Like my even work schedule somewhat revolves around my family.
Oh,
Um, because whenever I have to take my mom to the doctor and stuff like that, like I have it so it can revolve around her doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So
yeah, absolutely. Now, are you the only one in the family that does cover art? Did your sister stick with it or anything?
my sisters, I have two other sisters that know how to knit, know how to crochet. They have not crocheted or knitted in a very long time.
Okay.
Actually, I have all my sisters. I think no, they was taught to knit
Okay.
and to uncrochet because they had to take it through school.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I did not have to take it, but I taught a class on it though.
Oh, okay. Listen, I swear I wish they would bring back traditional home ec,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because
Yeah.
to me, like my oldest daughter, she's getting ready to turn 22.
Mm-hmm.
They have to take it in middle school. They didn't call it home ec. I don't know what they
It's
call
called family development now.
it. Yeah.
It's more of like how to raise a child, how to do all this other stuff. And I'm like, that's okay. Our kids need to know how to do that. But being a parent does not come by teaching. It's by learning.
Ours was called. We were in Virginia at this point because I'm
Uh-huh.
originally from Virginia, and I don't think ours was like more was really developed. But she like they did cooking, they did sewing, made pillows, made a teddy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they did cook. You know, so it was more traditional home ec stuff, um,
Mm-hmm.
like life skills. You know, like,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I like that because I think what I see online, kids don't know how to iron clothes, kids don't know how to wash the laundry, and I'm like,
No, and I mean like a lot of people don't understand like you can't. Well, I cooked some beef on stroganoff a couple weeks ago,
uh,
and it was delicious. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be that good. the way I had cooked and everything, and I just threw stuff together inside. I just took stuff off of out of my cabinet.
Hmm.
Took some ground beef, some um, ground sausage, and some Venus. I got some deer meat
Okay.
and ground deer meat, and I got that, and I add a whole. I mixed it up together. I mean, I got it there with my hand, mixed it together. Put a whole lot of different Italian seasonings on it and everything. Some garlic powders and
Listen,
everything.
you're making me hungry. You know I don't eat before the shenanigans start. You making me.
I'm
Woo.
sorry, sis. I'm
Okay, go ahead.
sorry.
Keep going. Mm.
So, and then I got um rotel um some rotel chili,
Okay.
like the some rotel tomatoes.
Okay.
It had chili in it,
Okay.
and I got a can of mushroom, cream of mushroom,
Okay.
and I got a jar of creamy Alfredo, cheese Alfredo. Mix it all together. When I tell you, sis, it was good. My mama even came and said, "Oh, baby, that was good," and she don't like nothing that I cook. Well, she likes my cooking, but she says that it's not to her taste buds.
Oh, okay. Okay. But that one got her. That one.
Oh, that one got her that next morning because I'm like, are you hungry? Like, oh no, baby, she said that she had just ate dinner. And I said, oh, you ate the food I cooked last night? She was like, mm-hmm. And I'm like, so did you like it? She said, oh, I love that one. You need to make it again. She called me at work yesterday, said, baby, what are you cooking this weekend? I said, what do you want? What about actually that meal you had cooked last weekend? I said, I can make it again for you.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Honey, she's a trip. I love my mom. My mom is a
Yeah.
she is one of a kind,
Uh-huh.
and she was one of those moms that she didn't want me to knit. She thought that knitting was a mainly for a woman. I'm like, mom, you not understand men's invented knitting? Like,
That's you got a good point because there were a couple of comments and I was gonna go back to those. Mama Gwen by Gwen Design, she said, just don't make girls do housework and boys to fix cars. You should have a choice. And I agree.
right.
Yeah, everyone needs to understand how to do everything. I agree, absolutely.
Yes.
And that's the thing I do. Like my girls, we love to put furniture together because
Mm-hmm.
the furniture that doesn't cost a fortune, you got to build it yourself.
Hello.
You go to Target and you got to put together the shoe rack and all that stuff. So we got to where, we'll put together the furniture in the house and all of this stuff. When my oldest moved into her apartment, my housewarming gift for her was a tool set. I got her a drill
Mm-hmm.
and the tool set. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I believe I'm with y'all. Like I think it's just to be able to
Be
fix
right back.
make,
Want to say my bag going?
yeah, fix and maintain, whatever you have going on. So yeah, girls need to learn how to change a tire, especially these days, because you're on the side of the road and you have a flat tire. I'm gonna need you to know how to get out there and change that tire and not wait for somebody to stop, because somebody stopping on the side of the road to help you may not be there to help you, right? A little interesting these days. So I truly believe, like, everybody needs to learn how to change a tire. You need to learn how to take care of yourself with the home, dishes, laundry, whatever. And right. And I don't believe it should be along gender lines. So traditional gender roles, right? So I totally agree. And so knitting, crocheting, absolutely. I'm not quite sure, like you said, like kind of how it became woman's work, right? Or a woman's craft, because, you know, you have sailors that knit back in the day, you know, you've got, I mean, it's always been, everybody does a little bit of it, right? So
if 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 you basically look at history,
mm,
um, when people would come in from the farm during the winter months, as they didn't have um anything to do for the winter months, the men used to process the wool.
mm,
Well, the women used to process the wool during the summer months. Okay, when they were shearing the wool, they were process it during the summer months. The men would process it and start carding it during the winter months,
interesting.
and um and then they would have to start spinning and knitting during
Mm,
the winter months, because remember, everyone had to make their own clothes.
right, right,
We did not have factories out here making our garments. We
right.
didn't have department stores then. Like, so the women and men would have to weave,
Mhm.
they had to spin, they had to sew.
Yep, yep.
So everybody knew how to make everything. They knew how to knit, they knew how to crochet. Um and it's like, I don't understand where in the world, when it became a more of a female, or as a woman's duty to knit or to crochet.
Yeah, I think you know, I'm gonna just step out there. I have not done my research. You know, but just from history and learning over the years, it seems to me like when the industrial age kind of came about, and then also when, you know, during a lot of times when the country was at war, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if you've got men who are off in fighting or who are, you know, moved to working outside of the home and the farm
Mm-hmm.
dead, then you know, I feel like that's probably when it changed. But don't quote me. I haven't done my
Don't
research.
quote me either, but
You know,
I really want to say it changed around that time, or um especially around when the first Civil War here, like the Union War
mm,
started here. Because still men then knew how to knit, they knew how to uncrochet, they knew
right.
how to weave. But when Mama, there's a chair here, sugar. Jerome, you got the chair out too far.
Yeah.
Uh, Mama, you know how to maneuver that
Look,
motorized chair you're in.
look, keep mama together over there. Listen.
Girl, Mama here trying to tell up my whole back.
Listen. Oh my God.
Side with her and this motorized chair she got.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
she hits everything.
Oh, listen. I truly understand. I have had my toes run over many a day. Yes, but okay, so yeah, I love the fact. So I was excited to see you on Shanti's because you know, I think in the industry nowadays it is very, very um heavily feminine or female oriented, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the appropriate term is. And I love when I see my gentlemen out here doing their thing. We had Willy Nilly Knits. I saw him pop in a few minutes ago. And so I was like, yay, another guy that's doing crochet or knit or what have you.
Yes,
So I absolutely love it because I do believe, I think it's fun for everybody and good to know. Great post-apocalyptic life skills, right?
yes. Listen, I think me and Shanti was friends then. I'm not sure,
Uh-uh.
but when Instagram first came out, um, I used to grow. I This might sound crazy, a black man who wanted to grow cotton, but I used to grow my own cotton. And like I had like a little patch of it every year for
Okay.
the first um so it's just like I would grow like 2 gallon sized bags of cotton every year.
Okay.
And that's how I taught myself how to spin yarn as well
Mm-hmm.
as having cotton and spinning cotton throughout the years.
Okay. I don't know if you know, but that's my specialty. Like I dye cotton and tencel yarn.
Oh, I did not know that.
I do, yes. I do have a blend that's coming, but I will stay with my plant fiber. So I dye cotton yarn. So everything
Mm-hmm.
that's all cotton and tencel,
Ooh,
right? And
oh, that's
so
gorgeous.
I love to hear that. And have you heard of Black Cotton US,
I
blackcotton.us?
have not.
Okay, so there's this guy who's in North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
I want to say it's Northampton, but up near Rocky Mount, which is where my family is from.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a cotton farm. And so what him and his family has done was kind of take over and like rechanging the narrative around Black cotton, right?
Right.
Because, you know, when we were farming cotton back in the day, we were not farming it. We were
We were
enslaved.
slaved by doing. But a lot of people do not know cotton comes in all different shades of color.
Yeah.
There's black cotton, there's green cotton, there's yellow cotton, there's pink, there's red, there's even blue cotton, there's purple cotton. But all of the colors are not long. They're very short staple cotton lengths. So whenever they found in different regions,
Yeah.
like the Sea Island region in Louisiana,
Yeah.
they found that that cotton will grow more silky and more longer.
Oh, yeah.
The Mississippi brown cotton grows short, but you get a bigger ball from it.
Okay. We got to talk. Keep going.
So you basically get so in different regions you get different staples of basic cotton. You
Right.
get different um and then it also depends on what actual minerals that you have in your grounds.
True. So, right. So the yarn that I have is Pima cotton yarn. And
Oh,
uh-oh, is that a good or a bad side?
that's a good
Oh, okay. I was
that
like, wait a minute.
Pima cotton yarn is a very luxurious yarn.
It's long.
Um, it's a very longer. It's a longer staple. It's
Yep.
more like the Sea Island green cotton and the Sea Island white and Sea Island brown cotton. It
Yeah.
cleans off of the seed. Like it leaves no fuzzy on the seed. It literally leaves the seed clean.
Right.
So whenever you are spinning it, you can spin that from the seed and you will get a complete clean seed.
Oh. We get listen, we gonna have to take you out that hospital a little bit more and because I've just learned so much from you now where I'm like, oh, I'm about to go down a rabbit hole on the internet when I get off of here today. Because yeah, okay, so Marino Evino, she said Pima lived in Pima County in Arizona. Right. So in the Southwest US is
Hmm.
where Pima cotton is primarily grown here in the
Right.
Mine does come from Peru. So it yeah,
Uh,
it's what
One of my goals, I would love to go to Peru
okay.
to the cotton fields there and to go to the alpaca and llama farms there.
Man, when we can we go together?
Yes, we
Okay.
sure can.
All right, we'll have to figure out how to make that happen because
Yes, we're gonna have to figure out how to make that happen. That's on my bucket list. Before I die, I'd
yeah,
like to go to Peru
yeah,
and I would like to watch the ladies, the ladies and the gentlemen there watch them process
yeah.
cotton.
So I'm digging right now because I wanted to show you what I have. So I'm gonna send this to you afterwards, but this is blackcotton.us, and
Uh-huh.
Julius Tillery and his family.
Mm-hmm.
Cotton is our culture. And so
Oh, that is gorgeous.
I bought a box, and
Uh-huh.
this one is 4 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
I got 6.8. So I had a box. So when they harvest, he sells it as decorative. So he'll do wreaths and
Mm-hmm.
decorative pieces that you can purchase, but then he'll also just sell you a box of it straight out
Mm-hmm.
obviously you can see it's not milled, it's not clean.
Right.
And so I have wanted to learn how to clean and spin this.
Oh, that's the cleaning portion is real easy. Okay, so if you have a um pasta maker,
A what?
pasta maker.
No. But go ahead, continue.
Okay.
We
So if
need.
if you have a pasta maker, don't go out and buy you one either, sis. Don't
Uh-oh.
go buy one.
Look, I was about to look on Amazon
No,
pasta maker.
no, you're not. Um, a lot of people use pasta makers to process their cotton. They
Okay.
actually they put it on their medium setting or maybe like a setting less than their thinnest setting.
Okay.
They put some denim in it. Then they will put their denim in it. Then they will lay their cotton on it. Then they will actually start processing it. The it is for the seeds will actually stay on top of the pasta roller.
So like you're talking about this part. So like when I pull this little piece, it's like one of the little
Uh-huh.
bowls. So it's got the seed.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll pull. So these will come out.
Right.
Okay. So when you're boiling it, these will kind of.
No, do not boil it.
Oh, okay.
Don't boil it.
Okay.
Process it like as you are making pasta, like as you are rolling out your pasta to actually get it to its thickness in in it is inside the pasta maker.
Okay.
Like so, fresh pasta, you have to roll it out to actually get it to actually thickness.
Okay.
Basically, like go look up pasta maker.
Oh, you're talking
Um,
about the to crank the flour in.
right, right.
Wait, okay, okay, hold on. So let me back up because I had a totally different visual. So you're saying you would take a pasta maker and put the cotton.
You will put some denim in it,
Okay.
and you will actually put your you put like 5 or 6 pieces of like 5 or 6 little chunks of like cotton balls up in it. Then
Okay.
you actually roll it and roll it and roll it. And then for actual cotton will be putting off the seeds, and
Okay.
for actual seeds will actually stay at actually the very top of it.
I got you. Okay. Right. And so just for y'all, like, the
Mm-hmm.
greatest picture, but I mean, so in each bits of fluff, there are these.
Yes, it is called a denim cotton sandwich. Correct.
Yeah, so here you've got like maybe 5 or 6 more
Mm-hmm.
that I could pull out just from this little chunk. So it has a lot in there. Okay.
Right.
I'm cotton sim. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm listening. Okay. Okay.
So
This,
that's how if you want to process cotton, like if you don't want to send it to actually Jen, or you want to just do it at basically at home, you can
yeah.
do it that way,
Okay.
or do it the way I did for years. I sat there and picked my cotton by hand,
Yeah. That's what.
and I literally, as I'm picking, I'm cleaning. I'm taking all of the dirt, all of the leaves, all of the grass and stuff out of it.
Right.
And I also have cotton carders.
Okay.
So I use my cotton carders to process a lot of like alpaca, llama. Um, I use my cotton carders really to process all types of fibers in a way, because I prefer to use. That's the reason why I spin so thin, because I use my cotton carders to get everything aligned and like straight the way that I need it to be,
Okay.
and I like. I guess because I like it to be just a certain way I like it to be, and so it carts my fiber,
Okay.
even it even carts my cotton, my alpaca, my llama, my wool, anything I spin, I use my cotton carders with it.
Okay. We need a class, sir. Um,
Okay,
in my mind, I've just already like we've got a class. We're gonna take this from. We're gonna partner with Black Cotton.
I think I have a couple. Like I threw away a lot of cotton that I had received from a girlfriend a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It had diesel fuel in it because they. Okay, so they went to kill the cotton plants, so they actually poured diesel fuels on it,
Yeah.
and
And then
so.
salvage it.
Right. So they just left a lot of, and so she salvaged the diesel fuel cotton, and I mixed it in with some more of the other cotton that I had got, and I just threw away a whole 2, 3 barrels of it, and I'm not going to use this. I have not used this since. I
Right.
don't want to smell the diesel fuel. I don't want to sit here and wash it and try to get it processed and all this other stuff. So I threw 2 buckets of it away because
Right.
it's just too much diesel in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, then I think I still have some cotton, some unprocessed cotton here somewhere. So I have. Well, no, it's maybe no, it's in my storage building. Honey,
I.
you gonna make me go into this storage building
Uh-huh.
and get everything cleaned out and separate and organized, so I just know where to go and go pick up some and go get this and go get that.
Right.
You gonna have me working for a good Saturday, a whole 10 hour Saturday in my storage building, girl. Ooh. I got you though, boo. I got you.
I'm so excited to have this conversation right now. I'm already envisioning the workshop. We're gonna get a button. You're gonna teach us how to clean it. We're gonna
Yes,
Auntie can come in and teach us how to spin it.
I
Um
can spend it also. So
yeah, and then I'm gonna dye it up and we're gonna child, listen. I see a whole thing. Hello, Jerome. I'm now in your life.
hey, look, you're welcome to be in my life, sis. Okay, you're more than welcome to be in my life.
I have just attached myself to you. We're gonna get to know each other.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I'm so excited you have come on. Okay, so a couple of things that we do, because I love the fact that you're new to the Shenanigans, so I can kind of tell you what all we do over here, and then
Okay.
we'll tell all the folks. So one of the things that we do is we're building community, so we make sure we follow each other.
Mm-hmm.
So all of my regular folks know, but if you're new to the Saturday morning Shenanigans, what you do here is click up at the top of your screen. So click at the top of your screen where you see our names, and when it shows up down below, you'll see BzyPeach and drop stitch bleh, woo, drop stitch spin. If you follow me, go follow Jerome. You click him and follow him. If you're following Jerome and I'm new to you, go ahead and click 1111. Perfect time for you to follow some new folks. So click at the top. When it shows up down at the bottom, whoever you're not following, click and follow. Okay, so that way they can come back and find you and see all the good things that you're doing and vice
My
versa.
my
Excellent.
Instagram have been acting up for over a year. Like it's like whenever I go into follow anybody,
Yeah.
it I will click the follow, then I can go back to that person page later on,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to click follow again.
Have you updated the app lately or updated?
Yes, my app been updated every single time.
I don't know.
It's just crazy. Instagram just crazy.
Yeah, it is. It likes to do its own thing from time to time. So
TikTok same way.
Yes, yes. So then we also usually at some point in here talk about music. Um,
Okay.
we have a playlist on YouTube. So
Okay.
you can go to the link in my bio and you can add videos and songs to listen
Okay.
to while you're knitting or spinning or crocheting. And I'm going to start a Spotify one. Someone suggested that we do one on Spotify. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm going to set that up,
And
and so that way it's kind of fun because you can hear what other people listen to. I have very eclectic music taste. So
me too.
I might be
I
listening
mean,
to Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen at 1 minute, or Dougie Fresh the show the next, or Megan Thee Stallion the next. So like
I might be in like a more classical music feeling
yeah.
one day, some good jazz another day, some opera another day, some rap, some R&B, some soul. Baby, like I said, you and I are basic kindred spirits now, honey. So
Listen, I love it. I love it.
so
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, oh yeah, all of that, right? Because we'll be in the car on a road trip, and I'll put on some opera, and they're like, "What?" And then
Right.
they'll be watching TV and hear a commercial, and they're like, "Oh, that's the opera song we were listening to in the car." You're right, absolutely.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So we do that. So I'll have to get the Spotify together, and put the link out there for everybody. Um, what else do we do over here? Saturday mornings. So we got that. We're starting busy showers. So that's
Hmm.
doing business showers where folks who are starting a new business and they need things to get started. We're in development for that. So the latest update on that is we're going to look to launch towards April, right? April showers.
Okay. Okay.
In April
April
showers.
showers always be bringing May flowers and May babies, honey.
See,
Because I'm a May baby. So
okay. May what? What's your
May 30th,
okay? Very all right.
Gemini.
Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, so that's just kind of some of the stuff that we do over here. But I'll be excited to follow you and see what you got going on. Now, what are you
And
working on right now? What have you been knitting?
okay, so the piece that I'm working on
Mm-hmm,
is this is the pattern I make up every couple of years.
mm-hmm.
Um, it's called I call it a comfort shawl because I make it so big. I have it so big, and I put like 7 skeins of yarn in it,
Ooh,
and it's all yes, it's multi-colors. Okay, so
ooh,
y'all see this, all
ooh,
this shade right here. Okay,
nice.
so you're gonna have this yarn in it.
Okay.
You're gonna have this in it.
Ooh,
This is like purple, white, and beige, like this beige brown in here.
okay.
You're gonna have a stash of rainbow in
Okay.
there.
Nice.
Let's see. This yarn got. I was trying to wind this yarn into a ball.
It just didn't quite make it.
You know, silky yarn don't do well on the ball winder.
Yeah.
So yeah, silky yarn don't do that well on the ball winder, and I learned that by hard experience.
Okay.
Experience.
Tip, right? So let me guess. You were rolling, 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 and it went fling.
Yeah,
Use a rubber
and
put a rubber
and
band on top.
what it did now it did not go fling. It was like the yarn started clinging at the base of it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So it was basically sliding down.
Oh, so what you could do, put a get a thick rubber band and put a
Mm-hmm.
rubber band at the bottom before you start.
Mm-hmm.
Put your yarn on, and then put a thick rubber band at the top,
Uh-huh.
and that'll kind of help keep it from
It balanced.
up,
Okay.
up and down on the ball.
Okay. Okay. Then I
Because
have this.
because I have tinsel, right? And tinsel is silky like that. And
Yes.
so trust me, I got an electric winder and I put that tinsel on it and it starts going fast and it shot that ball across.
Oh Lord.
I was like, oh, we can't have this happen again. I learned real quick. All right, what else?
Yes. So I got this color. Like this is like all the different shades of brown and peach, like a peach
Yes,
core in here.
peach. Yes, peach.
Then I have the green and the gold and the shades of teal and turquoise all up in here.
Right. I love it.
And then I have another ball of the actual first yarn that I'm doing.
I can't wait to see this when it's finished. It's going to be so pretty.
And I'm going to do a black lace trim around of it.
Okay.
So the color's going to pop after I do the lace on it.
Right.
And so I'm just like I'm so excited just to get all the colors done. It's sad, but like I'm so like a little kid inside a candy. So like yeah, like you gotta keep on working. They like keep working. Just keep working. I'm like, oh, and like this project, I'm supposed to be working on this weekend.
Uh-huh.
Supposed to be working on my bedroom and my office. They
Okay.
look horrible.
Child, I understand. I was
No,
yesterday.
girl, I can barely see the flow in my bedroom. I got clothes everywhere.
I was supposed to be organizing yesterday. I've been working on the little BzyPeach corner over here. So I get it. I get it.
Honey, and then like I have a whole room that I turned into my office now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because if I need to work from home, I can.
Okay.
But I'm thinking about finding a part-time job to work from home
Okay.
so I can utilize my office a little more.
Gotcha.
I've been bought me a 55-inch TV
Okay.
and use that as being my monitor. So my friend called me bougie. He says that I'm bougie because I don't need no 55-inch TV as being my monitor.
But if you can, why not?
Right. And that was my Christmas present to myself.
Oh, shucks. Okay.
So I only paid like three something for it.
Okay.
Then I found a sound bar off of at Walmart.
Look, you could be in that office and it's gonna be like, oh,
Yes. Like look, when I get through my
like
office, I'm
and
gonna do I'm gonna do a live so everyone can see my office and my bedroom. I found some chairs
mm-hmm.
on side of the road um last month, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like the middle part of last month, like the early part of last month. I found some chairs on side of the road. Chairs are in fabulous condition.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous condition. I guess they did not want them no more. Got them for free. Brought them home.
Okay.
Those chairs are gonna be in my bedroom. I'm gonna rearrange my bedroom so people cannot sit on my bed no more. They can sit inside the two chairs I'm gonna have in my room for
Well,
y'all.
right. Right.
Right. So I found this round antique claw foot table.
Mm.
Um, I'm gonna have. I will go live. I'm going to refurbish that table. I paid $30 for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna refurbish that table.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a mahogany stain on it.
Oh, nice and rich.
Yes, and that's gonna go in my bedroom in the center of my floor, so it can have a table there.
Okay.
I found a marble top table that um that I'm going to work on,
Okay.
and I'm going to refurbish that
Okay.
and have that and that's in my office. Have it there and we'll have it underneath the TV,
Okay.
directly underneath the TV.
Okay.
Um, the same person who I bought the round table from, I bought a filing cabinet, like a is a double door drawer filing cabinet, but
Okay.
it is like one of those long, wide ones,
Okay. Yep.
and it's meant for an office. Okay,
Yep.
so
Well, what are you
I,
gonna do?
so that's gonna go into my office. I'm thinking I would like to script it down, like
Mm-hmm.
get it all like script down. I I had this vision in my head this morning. I don't know why, but this vision came to me to draw a scenery. I can't draw at all. I can't draw. I'm not the drawer. Now I have two sisters and my brother who passed a couple years ago. He was the artist. He was the one that could just vision something. He can draw it out and put it
Right.
to like work.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about after I script all of this thing and the lack of the filing cabinet
Okay.
to get that to get someone to come in to draw a scenery on it and paint it.
Nice.
And that will be another pop of color and pop of theme in my
Right.
office.
That sounds nice. I like.
So
Yeah. I
I'm
like that.
I'm and so it's just like I'm over here just thinking like what can I do? How can I do this? How can I do that? And I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, that's gonna be like a art, just like a art deco piece,
They.
basically.
I love it. I love it.
And
Oh.
so, yes. But
Okay.
once I get the office cleaned up and organized and I put down the floor and so forth,
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do a live so everyone can come in to see the office and see how beautiful the office look. When I paint the walls and everything, yeah,
That's very nice. I love it.
yes.
Oh, somebody called me. I don't know who is calling me at 11:24. They know I'm on the Shenanigans. I don't know who that was.
Right.
Obviously, nobody I need to talk to because they should have known. I'm like, why is my phone ringing? Okay, so I'm super excited. Now, normally this point in the morning, we start to bring some extra folks in to chat with us
Okay.
because now we can have 4 people on here, so we can have a quick little
Yes.
4-way and have some fun. So,
Yes.
if anybody wants to pop on with myself and Jerome and hang out, ask some questions, you might have a question or two for Jerome or myself. Now, if you don't want to pop on, you can always at the bottom, there's that little thought bubble with the question in it. You can click on that and pop your question in there. Or if you would like to come on live and chit chat with us, right? I gave y'all a warning at the beginning. Get ready, take your bonnet off, wipe the sweat out your eyes. And then you can come on. Oh, yes. Okay, so Nico is coming up. Hey, let's get our fellas. Is Willie still in the room or one of our other gentlemen? Nico's gonna come on live.
Hi,
Hey,
Nico.
Hello.
Nico, how are you?
Good. How are
You have purple
you?
hair.
It's
Yeah.
pinkish. It's mauve.
Oh, it's my
And I just got a haircut yesterday. The back side's kind of wild.
not. Oh,
Love it,
yes.
honey. Love
I
it.
Yes.
like it. Nico, what I like about you is like your whole vibe is kind of like low key, but then it's not. So it's like no, for real, like you're kind of soft spoken, but then you'll pop up with like your hat, like the hat at Rhinebeck with the sign, like hello, Nico's here. Yes, look,
Yes, hunty. Yes.
I love it. I love it. How are you, hon?
I'm good. How have you been?
Wonderful. I was so happy to get a hug and to meet you officially at Rhinebeck.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
It
been
was so great.
What's been going on?
I'm still playing with your cotton and pencil yarns,
Yeah.
trying to wait for the inspiration to
Oh
come down.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Great things take time.
Yeah, but I just love your colors. It's so vivid, bright, and cheerful.
Now, how are the cats?
I have one cat,
As he
actually.
reaches down to pick the cat.
Mine or outside. And I hate that, but
Oh, she was taking a nap.
Oh, you didn't have to wake her up.
This is Sabrina.
Oh.
hey,
She's 4 months,
Sabrina.
4 months old.
Oh. Now, is she she's a rescue or a foster?
Yeah, yeah. I was fostering her for a long time, but we adopted her
Okay.
last month,
Oh,
Very nice.
so she's officially ours.
Oh, wonderful. Very
Yeah,
nice.
she's
Very.
a good girl.
Oh, I'm so look, so Loca, our cat is over there. She's napping right now as well. Apparently last week she popped up over here where she's not supposed to be. Not here, but they saw her. She popped up over here real quick to say hey and then disappeared. Let's see. Oh, we got a question. Oh, do you have a project yarn tote on your site? I think that would be a great idea. Now, okay, so is that for me, Michigan lady? And if so, yes, I have multiple totes. I have lots and lots of totes because I love tote bags. So you can get one that says, like, I call it, I prefer cotton, right? Because you know my thing, cotton. And then I have my journal covers are also
that's cute.
look, and this is my one for the fellas. I got to do
Oh,
something.
I love that.
Oh, look.
Yes.
Listen, Jerome, that he kind of looks like you a little something.
He
something.
do look like me a little bit. I think I gotta shave my head again.
Listen, so and this one says, it says, a gentleman never tells the size of his yarn stash.
It's the truth.
But yeah, so we do. They're totes. There are lots of totes out there, so go check them out. Oh, and we do have let's see. Oh, I see Jasmine requested. Hold on, Jasmine. I'm gonna see if I can get one more fella in here, and if not, then we'll get you to come on. All right, so Nico, what are you working on these days?
So I just released a new scarf pattern.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is called Double Happiness Scarf.
Ooh.
And it has a Chinese character in the middle. The symbol is double happiness.
Okay.
So, you know, Chinese New Year is coming up in a few weeks. It's on February 1st this year.
Yes.
So I just wanted to release something celebratory for all our fellow Asian knitters.
I love it. Okay, so I love the idea of double. I don't know if you heard at the beginning. One of my things we were talking about vision boards and goals, and one of my things was double. I like the idea of double happiness.
Yes.
So I may need to find that and figure out how to crochet that into something.
Yeah.
That. Can I adopt that as my symbol for the year? Is that appropriate?
Sure. I don't care.
I love it. Double happiness. We could all use double happiness. I love that.
Yes.
I love it. Okay.
And 2022 is, double twos.
Yes. But double happiness. We don't need double drama, but we need double happiness. Absolutely. I love it. All right, let's see. I don't have any other gentlemen that want to pop on, so I'm gonna bring Jasmine in. Jasmine, I'm bringing you in real quick. Nico, do you have any questions for me or for Jerome this morning?
Hi, Jasmine.
Good morning. Okay, can I tell you how much I love your double happiness? Is it a cowl or a scarf?
It's a scarf.
I love it.
Thank you.
And I love that there's a way of celebrating, like Chinese New Year, and especially this year, in a way that is so I'm so I haven't had any coffee yet, and I'm this excited. Like I know you guys all came dressed and ready to go, but in California it's only 8:30, and I got kids, and we were celebrating last night, so it's early here.
Okay, so Jerome, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little left out in the hair color here.
Well, I
Like,
am a natural redhead,
oh,
so
I see that. Listen, okay,
I'm not feeling left out at all because mine
okay.
is
You have the
natural.
red, I have the gray, and all in the teal, the blue. Yes.
So yeah, but see, sis, I love your hair. Like it is gorgeous. Because everyone cannot rock salt and pepper hair.
I'm
It's
trying,
true.
I'm
It's
trying
true.
to get the sheets.
Everyone cannot rock salt and pepper hair. And babe, you are showing your wisdom. Like, hey, these are some Wilson. This is a Wilson hair right here, honey. Yes, ma'am.
I'm trying it. Listen, I'm too lazy to keep dyeing it, so I gotta
No,
dye
don't
yarn.
dye it.
So if
Don't
I
dye
was in a
it.
kindergarten classroom and they refer to the gray hairs as sparkles, like
Yeah,
sparkle hairs, and
Yes.
I was like, all right, this is
I
why I'm
call
here.
my shimmer and shine.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
absolutely. Jasmine, what you got going on this week? What's up, Ladybug?
Oh, I taught an art class.
Ooh.
You want to know what I'm making, but like my making dropped off because I was in. So right now, some volunteers are allowed to schools for our kids, and so I got to teach an art lesson on impressionism and like tying it together with real world stuff and pointillism. And like if you like speckles in your yarn, that's pointillism. If you love hand painted yarn because those bright colors speak to you, like that's impressionism because these things weren't like anyway. So I love tying it together with real things, but what am I working on this week? It's just a sweater for Rex. It's his Black Widow hoodie, and it's going to have mittens over the edge of the ribbing that he can like pop back or pop over his fingers for our walk, because I don't know if you know this, but my children are delicate California blossoms. Like it drops to 60 and they're like, how can anyone live like this?
Oh, girl, no, I can love it.
Right? We're very delicate here.
I love
So,
it.
Come down to Alabama during the hot summer months.
oh no.
They will say, how can you live here?
Right.
Like my kids like it when it's 72 degrees,
That-
maybe to 75.
that's like
That's their window.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm with them. I'm a delicate.
That's why we live in California. The weather's all right. Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, no, but my knitting is on hold because I got a kit for Yellie's Rainbow Light, I think is what she called it.
Okay. Bless
So
you.
I don't know if you saw, thank you. I don't know if you saw the original, but it was like, it had the rainbow that went like this and then
Yes.
the sweater. Okay, so the new one, the rainbow is across the front, which I already got my kit from you, so I'm ready to go. But it's got the rainbow in the front. I'm doing it in just tencel because I'm going to make it like my summer sweater.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want it to have that lightness and that being able to breathe and like, it's not like, it's good. And so I'm excited. She's going to have that out soon. I'm like just finishing things so I can get my knitting for stitches going.
Yeah.
That's my big deal.
I mean, you're gonna like the tencel because like this is my tencel hat and I wear this in the summertime and it'll double, but it doesn't get hot. So you're gonna
I got enough hotness in here that I don't need my sweaters in the summer to make me hot.
so, yeah, and so that's the nice thing about it is I mean you're gonna almost feel like you don't have on. Like it's gonna be like
I love it.
yes.
I love
Okay.
it.
So Nico, I was asking if you had a question for any include Jasmine. Do you have any questions?
So not a question to you, but to the audience. So we have Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee. So any other southern state representations?
Oh,
Mississippi,
good question.
Arkansas.
Yeah. Florida.
Florida, South Carolina.
Yeah. Okay. Any other southern divas here, right?
Yeah.
Southern belles and southern.
Yes, Southern Bells.
Bells and bows, is that what it would be?
Okay. 3445
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Oh.
North Carolina, Lisa.
Okay.
North Carolina, Silver Slip Stitches.
Oh, North Carolina. Renee is from North Carolina. Okay.
Okay, Renee.
Nosy Play. She said Detroit. Oh,
Nosybell the Crocheter.
yeah.
I think I know you from City Knits,
Have
Nosybell.
Have you seen her new hat pattern?
No,
Do you crochet?
I'm not, I do crochet.
Okay.
Yes.
Jack, do you crochet?
I'm
Okay.
hoping to get better at it. That's what I was gonna say.
So Nosy Bailey I did her chemo hat and I love it. It has a little brim to it. I had to adjust because my yarn is Aran weight and so it's a little skinnier. So I've got to adjust. But she's got a new hat pattern out. Nosy Bailey, what's the name of it again? I think it's Amy's Choice, I believe. So I want to try that because she says it's a good quick crochet.
Ooh.
Was it one or two? I forget. Detroit is the New South. Okay, but you know that's funny you say that, right? But historically, right after slavery, industrial revolution, a lot of Black folks that were in the South
Went to the north.
right,
Yeah.
motor cities started working.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago, Detroit,
Yes, so
Indiana.
they're that.
By the way, I want to mention
Uh-huh.
I learned how to knit in Detroit,
Oh.
where Nosybell was teaching at the local yarn shop.
Oh.
She didn't teach me to knit. There was another lady, Desiree,
Okay.
who taught me to knit. But I used to hang out on weekends at that local yarn shop in Detroit. I don't know, Nosybell, if you remember me. But
Oh
if
my
you do,
goodness.
please hi to Desiree.
We'll have to reconnect you. Look, make sure you guys get reconnected.
Yeah,
Yes.
Now how long have you been knitting, Nico?
about 10 or 11 years.
And what made you get into it? Like how did you find knitting or knitting find you?
Seasonal depression in Michigan.
Okay.
Winter there is horrible. I hate it.
Yeah.
So Nosybell. But
Yeah.
I wanted some more color in my life in the winter.
Okay. Okay. I love it. I love it. Yeah, a lot of people, one of and I think she's in here now, Shauna, Creative Stitching Diva. And a lot of our fiber friends will say knitting and crochet kind of save their life. It helps to keep you motivated or just keep you from kind of going into, what is that, the sunken place, the dark and twisted places, and that's important. I ran into another mom at my youngest daughter's school, and she was just, we happened to work for the same corporation in our, full-time job. And she's like, yeah, I'm kind of over the working from home. I miss people. And I said, you got to find people to connect with. I was like, that's the one thing I've been lucky to Zoom with ladies every Saturday. And then we have this where we get a chance to meet people, right? Because like you said, you're in, Nico's in Tennessee, Jerome's in Alabama, Jasmine, you're in California, I'm in Georgia. We're all over the place. And that's the silver lining in all this. Had we not been forced to really go online like we had to, all met each other. So I try to encourage her. I'm like, people to Zoom with, to get on, social media with, and find a hobby, something to just do. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Like I was at work and we were talking about raises and things like that. And I was like, yeah, I need more money. And they're like, well, don't you love this job? And I was like, I have other interests. I come here to make money.
Right.
Like I have friends outside of work because I was raised very Persian. Like when you're at work, you work, and when you're out, you party hard. Like that's just how it is. Like you don't cross the streams.
Right.
And so like my knitting friends make up 90% of my friends. I should say my fiber friends, because I do have people who don't knit yet or don't spin yet, Oh, we'll get you. Like my crocheting is going to get so good. You're going to be so impressed. So, but that's the thing. Like the other 10% are parents because of like my kids are school age. So, but this this is what feeds my soul. Like, I got out of bed to do this on a Saturday morning. I get out of bed for nobody. Except you, Laverne. I got out of bed for you.
I love it. 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 Oh, she said, send me a request, Laverne. Oh my goodness. Okay, so one person's gonna have to drop off for Nosy Baby.
I can drop off.
She's like, wait, okay.
No, let me go. Let me go. I'm gonna go.
Before you go,
I'll
wait.
go.
So before you go, Jerome, I'm super, super excited to have met you this morning. We have lots.
Yes.
So I will be in your DMs. I'm going to warn you now.
Okay.
If you don't want me there, just go ahead and block me now.
I'm not gonna block you, sis. I'm not gonna block you.
Because I'm going to be in your DMs. So, but Nosy Bailey wants to come in and say hi, go and reconnect.
Okay.
I'm gonna go so she can come in. Jerome, you stay.
You stay here. Jasmine's gonna go. Jasmine, we'll pick you up next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
I'm
James.
not talking, though. Bye.
All right. So we'll go. Okay. So we're gonna have a reunion. This is gonna be fun. All right. Hold on. Let me. Oh, here she comes. She's coming in. Nico, get ready.
Yay! She's the fastest crocheter.
Yes.
Oh my god! Hello!
Oh my God!
Wow!
Oh my God! My heart is pounding right now. Oh my goodness! Did you come down to the Fisher building? Were you
What's
at
that?
the Fisher building or were you in Harrison Township?
Yeah, the Fisher building.
Oh my God!
Weekend before it closed.
Yeah, but they're still open. There's a store in Harrison Township, and if
Okay.
Willie's out there, he's been there. And
Oh,
the
really?
hat pattern was named after Amy.
Amy. Do
You
I
remember
know
Amy? She was the manager at the store.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, you probably saw her all the time. She was there all the time. She was there more than the owner, Amy.
Okay.
So I named the pattern after her.
Ah,
Let me see
nice.
if I have one here. Hold on.
What do you have on your head now? That's not.
So
That is
this is Amy's choice.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
Beautiful.
and she asked me to make this hat to so she could put pom poms on them and sell the pom poms because these are fur. This is silver fox fur.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I made this hat. She had knitted some, and she said she needed a hat pattern. I'm like, I can make a hat, Amy.
Right. Yeah.
So I made this hat for her, and she has it in the store. And then she said I had to publish it so that people could make the hat. And so that's what I did. It's on Ravelry, and it's called Amy's Choice Pom Pom Beanie.
Is what you have on now without a pom pom, or is that a different pattern?
So this is my latest one, and this is called Berryman Unisex Beanie.
Okay.
Berryman. Okay. I don't know if you can see the little berries in there, the little kind of puff stitches there, and I will show you another one that has it on there a little bit more. So this one, hold on, let me turn this light on for a second.
Okay.
Can you all see it?
Now.
Can you see the little berries there?
Barely, but yes.
The little puff stitches.
Okay.
So this one got made because a good friend of mine, her name is Nubia. She wanted a hat, but she didn't want a pom-pom. So these hats were really made to have pom-poms on them, and I don't want to take this off, but you have to cinch the top of it, and you put the pom-pom through there, and you can take it off, so you can see that it's tied on there. But you can untie it so that you can wash it, and you don't have to destroy the pom-pom, because this is not inexpensive, okay? So you take the pom-pom off, you wash it, you let it air dry, you put it back on, and you keep it moving.
Okay.
So it doesn't have a nice rounded head like this one. So you notice this one, this is a top down.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But this one, Amy's Choice, is a bottom up. It's a bottom up. So you start with the bottom band and then you work up. So I redid the hat so that she could have one without the pom-pom on there, and it would look better. And so I was like, okay, now I have to write a new pattern.
And now I have to go
because you can see even the brim is different. If you can see that, it's different because these are post stitches. But this is half double crochet.
Oh,
here.
oh.
So can you see the difference?
So on the Amy's, you're gonna be doing them short. You're gonna be doing them this way to make the band, right? So
right, you make the band as a flat piece.
Yep.
And then you seam it together so that it's in the round, and then you start working up. But for Amy's Choice.
Now, do you start with the magic circle, or do you start with
you start with a magic circle for this one, and then this works down. So, and then
you do front.
I don't know if you can see that, but once you start making it to a certain width, you start the spaces between the little puffs get larger, right? So then I picked them up here and started it down here again. So can you see that? So this is a totally different technique. And wait a minute. Check this out. Hold on.
Those are cute.
Oh,
so this is at the customer's request. She wanted hat and mittens.
So do you have the mitten pattern out now too?
So I'm working on the pattern. This one is not out yet. But what I did was I did a you know how you can do the Facebook, I guess they're called stories or something. I did a poll and I asked people, what should I call this new pattern? Because it's different, you know. And everybody is not going to make it in a red color. So, you know, can it really be named after something that's red, you know? Yeah. But I call these my berries. So you can make this any color, you know. So it's crazy because I meant to put in berry. It was another word, berry something. I can't remember.
Okay.
But I put in Berryman by mistake. You know how it just populates the thing, you know, whatever. It has its own life, right? So it said Berryman, and it was a mistake. It was supposed to be Berry something. I can't even remember. Berry. Anyway, I think
it's okay.
So people voted on Berryman. They like that name. So I was like, okay.
I like the name.
That's it. Berryman Unisex Beanie. And I say unisex because men can wear this, ladies can wear this. And I even had my son model it for me, and it fit his head, his little P-shaped head. It fit really well. And
I gotta catch up on some things today. I'm gonna those patterns open tomorrow. I can't. I'm ready.
Well, it's there and it's waiting for you. You know, there's an African proverb that says, "When the student is ready, the teacher will come." So,
and there it is. Listen, this is absolutely. It wouldn't have gone any better if I had planned it. It probably would have been worse. So I'm super glad that Nico and Nosy Bailey guys reconnected. So make sure you stay in contact. I absolutely love it. Okay, before we go, let's each share like one of your goals that we kind of put out there for people to help you be accountable for y'all on the spot. So,
is that me? Because my volume is really low. I can barely hear you. But are you asking me or somebody else?
Don't pretend like you can't hear. I'm about to put you on the spot. So,
okay. Well,
I'm gonna start with you. What's one goal? What's one goal that you want to accomplish this year, Nosy Baby?
Okay. Well, here's my biggest one, and I've been working on this for years now, and it's time for me to finish it. So I am working on becoming a master teacher of crochet in stitches and techniques. So it's a long, drawn-out process that is sponsored by the Council, the Crochet Guild of America. And I actually tried it once, and I had about 10, you had to do these swatches, and 10 of them were rejected. So my heart was so broken because I've been crocheting forever. And I'm like, how dare you say I can't, I'm not a master, So I had to, pick up my pride and put my big girl panties on, and just say, okay, let me go back to this. You have to do like almost 50 swatches, and I had like 10 rejected. So that's not bad, right?
It's not bad.
40 out of 50. That's not bad. So, but I need to redo those and resend them and get that certification. I mean, I don't think I need that what's the word I'm trying to say?
Validation. Yeah.
Validation. That's it. I don't need it, but it would just make my heart, it would just do me so good to have that certificate that says I'm a master,
Yes,
so that's my big goal. And I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to make it happen this year. So that's the biggie.
Y'all heard it? Nico.
So is it just one? Because I have lots of them.
We'll come back to the rest next time.
Okay. Okay.
Nico, what's one for you, Nico?
So I've been designing knitwear for almost 3 years now. And by the way, this is my Instagram. This is my Ravelry, Duke313. 313 is the area code of Detroit. Where I already met. But my goal here is, so I have over 20 designs on Ravelry now, but I've never designed a sweater up until now. So my goal this year is to design and release a sweater.
Okay. All right. Y'all heard it here.
Cool.
Okay. Jerome, we know yours. You work on your nonprofit.
Yep.
Okay, good deal. I threw out there that I was going to double revenue, but I think what I'll also put out there is I want to be present and have a booth at more events, climate and, virus permitting. So I'm looking to either attend or register for 4 events for this year.
Okay, sis. I'm gonna definitely want to put you.
It's gonna happen.
That one.
Yes, but we're almost at. It's 5 minutes to 12. You guys have been here and hanging on. Jerome, look. Do you feel like you've been here for 2 hours?
It doesn't feel like 2 hours.
Right? Shanti, it's like that time's gonna fly.
Hi. But like I told you, I talk for a living too, so.
I love it.
Can I make an announcement before you go?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm going to do my 4th Instagram Live coming up on MLK Day. MLK Day, 3 o'clock, Instagram Live. Okay. Treasure Coast, Crochet, and I. So hope you guys can come and check us out. We're going to be talking about the same thing you're talking about, Laverne. We're going to be talking about future focus, vision. We're going to be talking about our businesses, what we want for our businesses, and how we can grow them. So that's going to be the main focus for this coming Instagram Live. And it's usually 1 hour. We try to keep it to an hour. And we have a lot of fun. So we're getting better at it. Thank you for exposing us and giving us that challenge. And we're going to keep this going in 2022. So
I'm excited. I love it. I will make sure I catch this one for sure. I'm not out there live. I don't want to catch the replay. I'll be in there live.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be looking for you in the chat, all of you.
So real quick before we leave, everybody click up the top. Make sure you follow Nose Bele. Make sure you follow Nico Do. Make sure you follow Drop Stitch
Stitch
Spin.
spin.
Right. And if you're new to me, BzyPeach, follow me too. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you all so much for your time this morning. Jerome, I'm so excited to have met you. I feel like we
Thank you, love.
look, we almost had like the same note.
I know.
I was looking at
Could be related, huh?
exactly.
Hey, you never know. You really never know.
Well, look, my new fiber cousin, so we just gonna go ahead and claim it, cousin.
Yes.
Yes. Crochet, fiber cousin. There you go.
All right. You guys have a fabulous Saturday. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All
Bye,
right.
Jerome.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.